Okay guys, I want to show you how you can install a Sublime text on your system so that you can start coding for your system. Just to do that, go to your Chrome, type Sublime text, download, just click on it. Then click on this first link. You will see different version. You can just click on download. I'm using Windows, you can just click on download. Okay, our Sublime text have started downloading. Okay, our Sublime text have downloaded successfully. Next thing to do is to install it on our system. To do that, just click here. Right click, just right click, run as test. Just select that, click on next, click on next. Okay, our Sublime text have installed successfully. Okay guys, after installing the software needed to start coding on our laptop, the next thing I want to show is how you can create your website, your web page. To do that, every web page is stored in a folder. Let's create a folder for that. On my desktop, I create a folder and name it basics. Then enter. The next thing to do is to open my Sublime text, which we just installed. Next thing, after opening the file, just click on file, save as. We want to save our file. Then we enter the name. But one thing we want to know, we are on our desktop and in basic, which is the folder we want to save our work into. The next thing to enter our file name, index. You can name your file any name, but don't forget the file extension. Then I enter my file extension .html. Let's save. Okay, this screen you see now, you see some little code. Let me explain to you. Every HTML page have this structure, and this structure represents the structure of a web page, which is HTML. The first line here define the version of the web of HTML, which is HTML5. Means that we are using HTML5. We have different version of HTML. We are using version 5. Then this line here, this is the opening tag of the root element, the root HTML page. Then this is the closing tag for it. Then the head, this define this where we add our meta information into. Then this is the closing tag for this. Then you come to the body. This body is where we enter all our code. Here user can see anything we write here, user can see it. Then this is the closing tag. And mind you, we want to work on element, and every website has element, have different elements. Let me show you one. On this website, this is a Korea website that I designed. And when you look on this website, you see different type of elements. The list element, list. It has the heading element. It has the body element. It has icon, different thing, image element. Once you scroll down, you see form element, even table. There are table element too. There are different type of element. Yeah, we want to show how you can use this element to create such thing I just show you and create beyond that. Okay, let's come. Each element has opening tag and a closing tag. Then the thing that come in between are called the HTML content. What do I mean? Once you come here, you see body, then you see body again. This slash you see here make it show that this is the heading tag. Anything you add here will not show. This means that this is the heading tag of this body. This is the opening tag and this is closing tag. Then anything we add here is content. Okay, for us to start now, let's look on the heading element. The heading element, we have heading 1 to heading 6. The heading 1 is the biggest, followed by heading 2, followed by the 3 to 6. And heading is used. Heading is just the normal way we use heading on our normal notebook. I used to title and subtitle of things. Then to do this, you can just say to use heading in HTML, just use heading. Then after the H, then which heading do you want to? You want to use heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, any one of your string. You can just enter one tab. Just say hello. Then these things here, this heading here are different. heading 1 is different from heading 2. They are the same thing, but why are they different? Because they have a default size. The default size of the heading 1 is bigger than the one of 2. The one of 2 is bigger than the one of 3. That's how they look like. Okay, these are the heading we have. We have heading 1, heading 2 to heading 6, and each of them have their own default size. Let us just save it, go to our folder we created so that we can see our job. Just double click on it. Okay, this is how they look like. You see that the heading 1 is the biggest, followed by the 2 and the 4. Okay, right on our list, we want to look about the paragraph element, which is the P. The P element. Paragraph are used the way we use it on our notebook. Paragraph, once we want to enter paragraph, each paragraph starts in a new line. To enter a paragraph on HTML page, just need to say P tag, then you enter the content, then you save it. Let's go, just refresh. This is how we enter paragraph on our website. Okay, the next thing I want to introduce to you is what we call attributes. What is attribute? Attributes are used to add more information to HTML element, and this attribute comes in different way. We have a style attribute, name attribute. There are many attributes we use, even the class, the ID attribute. How does this work? To add more information, one thing about it is that you see that for our list we have heading 1 to heading 6. There's a way you can format, can use attribute for the heading 6. The font size will be bigger than the one of the heading 1. To do that, just come to it. Then we make use of this attribute called style. That's that, just say font size. Then put it 50 pz. Once you refresh your work, this is the biggest now. Just refresh. This is how the attribute work like. We have add more information to this heading 6. Okay, let's do other one. Let us just add color. Make it red. Then we save it. We come back to our refresh. See, our heading 6 are turned to red. There's other things. There are many ways you can style all these things. You can style HTML page. Okay, on this aspect, I want to teach you what you call style HTML styling. There are many ways you can style HTML, which the styling means that you want to make the work beautiful, you want to beautify the work, and each element can be beautified. How does this happen? You see that we on our last session we gave some attributes and gave it some difference to the heading 6. We use the attribute style. Then we make our heading 6 bigger than any other heading and add a red color to it. Okay, this we have 3 types of style. We have the inline style, which is the one we just done here. Then the next thing, we have internal styling and we have external styling. How does this theory work? The external styling, the inner styling work direct with the element, which when we use, then you will use attribute to apply this style to that element. Then internal styling don't work like that. Internal styling just come to the head. That's what you see. This is the head, is where we add our meta information. To do that, I can just say style here, style. Then you can call any element with their tag. Let's say heading 1. These styles are used for multiple element style. Heading 1, comma, call heading 5 too. Or no, let's use heading 2. Let's try this to test. Now let us add some things to them. What we made it, let's make some things happen. Let us just say, let us test align. Let us make test align. Let us go to right side of the right. I'll make this test go to the right side. Just save it. Let's go back, refresh. You see, our ID 1 and our ID 5 are come to the right side. There's a way you can do it. These are major ways you see some work are used to write later, and they are very easy. Then you can also say, okay, let's change the text decoration. Text decoration. You can put it underline, so that the text should be underlined. That's what it means. Text should be underlined. Just go back, refresh. You see, it's underlined. This is how you can. We have many things. This is what, when we come to the aspect of styling, I will show you more of this. This is how you can style. This is how internal styling works. But when it comes to external, the style does not be on the same page with the page, and external have more advantage. Why? Because you can use external styling to style more than 100 page any page you want to style, you can add it to it. The best way to do this is that you come to Ctrl N, then Ctrl S. This here will come to CSS. Then will come style. Then you add the file extension .css. Then you save it. After having this, we have to link this style page to our HTML page. To do that, just click here. Click on just a link. Let's test it where it's a style page, it's a style sheet. Type test.css. Then we call the name of our style sheet. To call it just a style.css. That's all. Just save it, go and refresh. You see that this is the little style we add to our HTML page before. Now let's go to our style page to add some effect to let us see if our link works completely. To check this, let's use this body tag. Just say we call on body, we want to style the body, which is everything on that page. Body, then we say color, background color. Let us use background color. Turn it to blue. Yes, just save it. Then refresh. You see, this is how external styling works. And you can also use to style everything here. You can come and say, you can come down, just say, come here, say P tag. This is P tag. Just turn it to color to green. This is for basic. That's what I'm showing you how you can use them. Then refresh. You see, that's the here. I want you guys to understand on HTML is that in styling, the inline styling works first before the internal styling. The internal styling works first before external styling. What does that mean? That inline styling overrides internal styling, while internal styling overrides the external styling. This means that you can style this element. We give this head the 6 here. You have already changed the color to red. You can also style it here. That okay, like this is, and give it color. I say color. Give it purple. Save it. Then you, when we refresh now, you notice that it does not work. Look at it, does not work. Why? Because we have styled this element. We have given it already internal styling using color red. The only way that it can work is when we clean this color from inside. That's why I told you that internal styling, inline styling works before external. That internal work before external. They override themselves. They look for the immediate mother. They don't go to grandfather. They look for the person that near them. When you come to external, just like your grandfather. Then you come to internal, it's your father. Then you come to the major person, which is maybe your wife. That's how it works. Let's save it. You can refresh now. You see, I've added that effect to it. This is how we use styling in HTML. Okay guys, welcome back. On this, we want to learn what is called HTML text formatting. How does it work? These are elements we use to format text. To do this, I will introduce to different elements for that. Then you research on your own. So let's assume that we have this text here, and there are many. I want to format this text. Then we want to format this text. Let's mean that I want to make some place bold, italic. Then we can have a raise to power 2, write our price list, all this one. To do that, let us make from here to here. Let this place be bold, or let's break it first. There's what we call break, B arrow. This helps us to break any line into two or to multiple. To do that, just say B arrow. Okay, we have break this line. Ctrl S. Let's go back to our work and refresh. That's great. Okay, let me remove our start this time. Let me start it first. Ctrl S. Let's just refresh. Okay, you see that we have a break line here. Let's make this place bold. To do that, just come. You use the text formatting element called bold, which is B tag. Then look for where you want to end it. I'll close it. You can save it. Go back and check. That's good. There's other text element called other formatting element called strong. Let's make use of strong. Let me show you. You can just say strong. Strong. Echo here. Close it. Just save it. Then look at it. You see the strong and the bold, they are the same. They work the same works. Okay, there's no need. Let's remove it and do our work. Then let's use other element. Let's use one element called Italian. Let's add Italian. Let's make our text Italian. And this just say I. Guys, so come here. Then you want to end the Italian. Close it. Save it. We see that this is our work at Italian. This is how we format our text in HTML. Then go back. Let's undo our work. The next thing we want to check is emphasize. You can come and say EM. Close it. Then let us emphasize on only this place. Close it. Ctrl S. Refresh. This is how we emphasize. You see that this place is Italian, but the rest that is Italian work as like emphasize too. Then come back. Let's use the element called mark. To do that, just come say mark. Close it. Come here. Let's just mark committed to excellence. Then just mark this place. Save it. Go back to your page. Refresh. You see, it has marked this with a yellow color. I can also change this color by using attributes too. I just come here, change this style, background color. Just save it. Come back. Refresh. You see, this is how it was done. You can use the attribute at anywhere. Then after doing this, let us undo this. Let us use the word other element called small. All these we are testing are other text formatting element. Just save it. Refresh. You see, committed to excellence, go to small size. Okay, there's other more elements here that are very critical and very good to use at any time, which is the word superscript and subscript and delete. Let's assume that I want to write formula for water. Formula for water. I say H2O. You know that this is not the normal way, right? Let us check. You see, it's not written completely. To do this, let's use the word text formatter. Both subscript, use SUB, means subscript. HTML is not case sensitive. Means that you can use capital letter. What you use capital letter for as a tag in any element, you can say small letter. I give you the same thing. Then come back, close it. Then close the subscript. Then you save it. Once you save it, go back. We have our work done. Look at it here. Water. Other one known as, maybe you want to write 2 raised to power of 5. Say 2 raised to power of 5. It's not written like this. Anyone that saw this will think that you write 25. The best thing to do is just use the superscripts. Come, we make a super. Close it. Come back. Close. Come back and close it. Superscript. Just save it. You see, this anyone that saw this, I know that it's 2 raised to power of 5. Then the other one is that normally used on e-commerce. Let's assume that you have a product that you are selling on your website. You go to the website, yet workers sell your product, you sell your product. Then you are offering a price to people that you are giving a discount. Let's assume that you see price of the goods price. I say it was, you sold it for $100. Before now you are giving it out at a price of $50. That means you are on discount. Once you save this and go back, just refresh. Anyone that saw this will not understand this what you are doing. But the best way to do is just use the word, the text element called delete, the text formatting element called delete. Just come here, say delete, close it, come here, close it, just save it, go back. Okay, anyone that saw this now know that you are giving a discount at this period. This is all about HTML text format. Okay guys, on this session I want to show you what to call comment. What is comment? Comment are used for documentation. Let's assume that I'm writing this program with you, but I want you to understand where I am. I can use comment to do it. Anything that was comment will not be read by the browser. How does this happen? Let's assume that this heading 1, let me comment it. We use this to comment on HTML. You know that we normally see anywhere you see this, you know that all these are comment will not be read by the browser. Let me close our comment. By closing, we use to close. Closing means that this heading 1 will not be shown now, but I just save it. Go to our browser, let's refresh. Heading 1 is not longer there. But anyone that is reading the code, we know that you comment this is what you are working on. Let's assume that I want to comment other things like transportation needs. Just come down, give it a comment. And once you show that you know that comments have started working, then come down. I just close it here. Close my comment. Go back. Look at this transportation needs. Just refresh. You will not see it again. Anything you comment will not be read by the browser and you use to document your work. You can write your program today and next 10 years I come back with your documentation you enter on your program. While you are reading it, you can know where you are. I can easily help you to modify any of your code. That's the work of the comment. Okay guys, welcome back. The next one we enter now is what we call hyperlink. What is hyperlink? Hyperlink are used to move user from one page to another, used to link page together. Let us use that we are in this index page and let's create another page. For example, I can say about, Ctrl S, save. About, I just save. You can put any name you want. Dot my file extension HTML. I save it. Just come. Okay, let's assume that we want to link for this HTML. Once user enter here, you can click on the button and come here. To do that, just come to this index. Let that the hyperlink help us to link two pages together, to move from user to from one page to another. Let's just say which is the a tag. This href is an attribute too. The attribute tell you where are you referring to. This is referral. It's referring to somewhere. To enter and just enter the page you want to refer the person to. Say about .html. Then you name it here. You enter the text you want. You can put image in the same place or icon in this place, the same place. But I want to put let's say my about page. Then you save it. Once you come, you refresh. You see it. Once your hand comes to the hyperlink, your cursor turns to a finger, a hand that show. Once you click on it, it takes you to the about page. This is how they used to refer you from one page to the other in the internet, where someone can enter a website and refer you to a registration page, from there to login page. This is how it was done. Okay guys, so in this session I want to teach you how you can add your image to your HTML page. How does this work? All you need is to create a folder. You can create a folder in your project folder, name it image or any other thing, or you can also move the image or copy the image for the folder you have the picture and put it in the folder you are working with. Okay, I just copy one of my image and drop it on our folder where we are working with, called basics, and I name it Jude. And once you come here, you see the file extension JPG. Okay, to add this image to our website now is very easy. Just come down and say img, which is the tag. And as I told you before, that every element have opening tag and closing tag, but there are some elements that does not have a closing tag. Image is one of them. That's why I say you will not see a closing tag. I will not add a closing tag to it. Then we have other one called break. Doesn't have a closing tag, which is this one. We have other one called horizontal rules. Let me show you this how it look like. page arrow. It doesn't have a closing tag too. Then for the image, after adding our image like this image, then you put the attribute. You add the attribute called source, means that where the image is coming from. For the website, for any, you can copy any website image from there, let their link and paste it there. It will still work. You will show the same thing. But we have our image on our website, on our folder here. Let us just call the image jode.jpg. We don't play with file extension in web design. The JPG is the file extension of my image. Then I just save it. I go to our browser to check. You know that we are on our other page that we refer to. Let's go back. Just refresh. Okay, let's go down. You see, this is the image we add to the website. There's other way that you can reduce your image or increase your image size, length, weight, and by using the attribute called width. To change the weight, I turn it to 100. You can save it and go back and refresh. You see, this 100 pixel. You can also change the height from here. Give it 800. Save it. Go back, refresh. Then you will see your image how it's going to scatter your website by yourself. All these have been used by techniques by yourself anytime. As long as you are a web designer, you take on some practical to get some work how you can align them. And you can